What is ChatGPT and why is it considered an important advance?
ChatGPT is a variant of the GPT, generative pre-trained transformer, language model developed by OpenAI. It is considered a major advancement in the field of natural language processing, NLP, due to its impressive ability to generate text that resembles human writing. ChatGPT is trained on a vast amount of diverse text data to produce coherent, grammatical, and contextually relevant responses to a wide range of questions and prompts. The integration of ChatGPT and similar language models can potentially impact several industries and job roles. While language models like ChatGPT have the potential to automate certain tasks and improve efficiency, they are not meant to replace human professionals but rather to enhance and support their work.
In layman's terms, explain how ChatGPT's large language model to derive knowledge differs from human learning.
ChatGPT is a type of machine learning model known as a transformer-based language model. It was trained using a massive amount of text data, allowing it to generate and understand human-like language. However, it doesn't have the capacity to understand the context and experiences of a human being like a person does. On the other hand, humans can derive knowledge through personal experiences, observations, and education, and use their understanding of the context to make decisions and respond to new information. This gives them a unique perspective and the ability to understand the meaning and context behind the information they receive. In short, ChatGPT derives knowledge from patterns in text data, while humans derive knowledge from a combination of personal experiences and education.
Is it accurate to say ChatGPT answers by determining the best combinations of words, and context mostly refers to optimal word alignment rather than true understanding?
Yes, that is accurate. ChatGPT is trained to generate text based on patterns it learned from the massive amount of text data it was exposed to. When it answers a question, it selects the most likely combination of words that fit the context of the question, rather than truly understanding the meaning and context behind the information. ChatGPT can provide accurate answers and respond to questions in a human-like manner, but it doesn't have true understanding or consciousness like a human being. It operates based on statistical patterns and doesn't have the capacity to understand the world in the same way that a human does.
Is a smart parrot that repeats words without understanding an appropriate analogy?
Yes, a smart parrot that repeats words without understanding can be seen as an appropriate analogy for ChatGPT. Like the parrot, ChatGPT has been trained to generate responses based on patterns it has learned, but it doesn't have a true understanding of the meaning behind the words it uses. The parrot can repeat phrases accurately, just as ChatGPT can generate accurate responses to questions, but neither have a true understanding of the context or meaning behind what they are saying.
So ChatGPT only says things that have been said before and does not generate original material?
ChatGPT can generate original material, but it does so based on patterns it learned from the massive amount of text data it was trained on. It has the ability to generate new text that is similar to text it has seen before, but it doesn't have the capacity for true original thought or creativity like a human being. It's worth noting that while the text generated by ChatGPT may be original in the sense that it hasn't been seen before, it is still based on patterns and combinations of words and phrases that it has learned from the text data it was trained on. The originality of the generated text is limited by the diversity and range of text that the model was trained on.
So ChatGPT is like a super parrot that can repeat and remix things it learned from millions or more teachers as opposed to just a few?
Yes, you could say that ChatGPT is like a super parrot that has learned from millions or more teachers, i.e., the text data it was trained on. The vast amount of data it was exposed to allows it to generate more diverse and sophisticated responses compared to a parrot that has only learned from a few sources. However, like a parrot, ChatGPT's responses are still limited to the patterns it learned from the data it was trained on, and it doesn't have a true understanding or consciousness. It is essentially a sophisticated pattern matching machine that can generate text based on the patterns it has learned.
So it says Polly want a cracker because that's an appropriate thing a parrot might say in that moment?
Yes, that's a good way to think about it. ChatGPT generates text based on the patterns it learned from the data it was trained on, just as a parrot might say Polly want a cracker because it learned that phrase and recognizes that it is an appropriate thing to say in certain contexts. In the same way, ChatGPT can generate responses to questions and generate text that is similar to text it has seen before, but it doesn't have a true understanding or consciousness. Its responses are limited to the patterns and combinations of words and phrases that it learned during training.
So if ChatGPT is like a super parrot, when the system is overloaded and briefly unavailable, is it like the bird in the Monty Python dead parrot sketch?
Well, you could say that ChatGPT's momentary hiatus is as dead as a Monty Python parrot, in the sense that it's temporarily ceased to be, bereft of life, it rests in peace. It's run down the curtain and joined the choir invisible. It's an language model. But unlike a petulant parrot, ChatGPT is nay more than mere feathers and a beak, but a befuddling blend of algorithms and code, running rampant on computer servers. And when it's taken a sabbatical, it's simply undergoing maintenance or experiencing a bit of technicolor trouble. So fear not, for it's not dead, it's just resting. It shall be brought back to life, and once again, it shall regale thee with its bantering responses.
So hopefully now you're not pining for the fjords and have a better understanding of ChatGPT. If you do, please click the like button and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching.